いっす。だから趣味がひな人形の制作とその練習、会話。
In fairness, I highly doubt that it's part of your job to talk to the dolls. That's just a weird individual quirk you hold, you little weirdo, you. The idea that you could be bumped into or messed around with so much velocity that you fly through the air like you got hit by a damn truck in the classroom.
怪我じゃないっぽいけど。
Not sure why he's put off by this. I mean, he's in school, very likely using ink, no? Do Japanese schools just use pencils?
またやってくれんの？
うん、いいよ。
助かる。
正直一人で全部は大変なんだけど、でも俺が会話に入れなくて気まずくなってしまうよりは全然いいし。
As an alternative, though, you could just go home, since it's someone else's job to do that day anyway.
自分の気持ちは自分のために言わなきゃダメだよ。
いった。
おい、なんだ大丈夫か？
My god, you'd think the boy screamed the house down. That was a very room audible only etai.
これはね、私がコスしたくて作ったの。
コス？人用は作ったことがないのでうまくいくかわかりませんが、できるだけやってみます。
いいの？
はい。
マジ？
Quite clearly, that's what you said. Yes.
何？五条くん。
すみません。勉強不足で、そのヌルジョ2というのは初耳です。
Does that really matter though? Surely you don't need to have watched it or played it in order to make the clothing.
てかしずくたんって全然最初笑わないし超冷たいのね。マジ何こいつレベルなの。
Not really what most people would describe as being an ice queen. She just looks incredibly nervous and or shy, not harsh or something.
おい、開けるぞ。もう寝るのか？珍しいな。
Assuming that he's going to bed when he's fully clothed and has a book in his hand and has his light on in there too. Everything to me points to purely chilling out. Old man, can't you tell?
はい、すいません。今日休みなんです。
いや。
Finishing your sentence even after already opening the door and seeing that it's her.
ごめんね、五条くん。ほんじゃあ自分で測るからメジャー貸して。
すみません。お願いします。
If she wants to be technical, she could just put her fingers on them. Just saying.
服着るね。
はい。北川さん。
Well, that top certainly materialized in front of her. She says she'll get dressed, and he immediately rises to his feet, and she's buttoning it up already in spite of her clothing being in the corner of the room.
すでにあたしら友達じゃん。
Oh, very opportunistic wind cliche right there.
使っちゃってください。
好きにっていけませんよ。
いいの。
Why the bloody hell would you pay for it out of your own cash when it's for her anyway, bruh?
あとは撮った写真を SNS に上げたりとかね。
ネットに上げちゃうんですか？
割と普通じゃない？ほら。
わ、すごい。
My god, she produced that fast considering it only just came up in conversation. Witchcraft!
今の俺じゃひな人形の衣装を作るのでも時間がかかるってのに、人用ならその倍、いやもっとかかるんじゃ。
Where on earth did you get twice as long from? These dolls are mega tiny. You're making intricate clothing for a person that's like 42 times larger or something.
ためた時間がない。頭が変になる。
若菜はヌルジョに侵され出していた。
Everyone on the train looks at him, even though he's not even making the slightest sound.
一応私料理とかできたりするし。
北川さん。
Saying someone's name instead of talking normally cliche.
お待ちしております。どうしよう。
Maybe don't offer to do something for money you don't really need right now when you're already so busy?
嬉しくなかったですか？
嬉しいに決まってんじゃん。
Of course she's not unhappy with it, bruh. She was clearly over the moon, and then only started to cry when she knew that you'd been working so hard when it wasn't required, you donut.
今のひな人形は口紅の色をピンクやオレンジにしたり頬紅を入れたり
Am I the only one that thinks they look like kinda creepy deformed babies?
持ち上げないでください
Boob motion sound effects.
すっごー背中開いただけで全然涼しい
He's this worked up by a bit of visible back, and meanwhile he's seen her about 92% naked already.
五条くんもっと下の方もやって
下この辺ですか
No, on the lower back that's completely clothed.
人が来たらどうするんですか
無理てか別に出そうと思って出してるわけじゃない
You're there? Is it really that unlikely that someone else might turn up? It's not like you broke in or anything.
スカートの中ムレムレだったわ五条くんタオルちょうだい
見えますよ
Bro, you're all clearly alone there.
眠かったら寝ていいよ五条くん
はいすみません
五条くんのおかげで超楽しかったなてかみんなマジで楽しそうでやばかったよね
Says you can take a nap if you're tired and then proceeds to talk to him for like a solid minute. Obligatory CGI sin of pointlessness.
そんなことで驚いて倒れたの？
そんなことって女もんの肌着だぞ。
ストッキングでしょ？別に大したことないわよ。
Yes! Yes it is! Isn't it?
若菜の友達か？お嬢ちゃん、大丈夫かい？
Well, are you?
だったらなんか飲み物でも出してやんな。
He knows very well that he has no other friends and yet doesn't question his grandfather in the slightest about who the stranger might be that's now using their bath.
どうしてこのおひな様には毛が生えてないの
Yeah, that's gross, bruh. Can't say much else.
それを使えば雫たももっと垂れ目にできたんですね勉強になります
今まで知らなかったの
Yeah, that's why he's asking you such detailed questions, which very much indicate that he didn't know.
ポテトは諦めてくださいポイ捨てしちゃいました
Definitely not though, when the bird caught it and flew off with it. Now if he drops it, that's littering and the bird can go to prison. I just wanted to say that. There's no sin or anything.
ねえ超ワカメなんだけどやばいウケる
She thinks you have to catch seaweed.
マジだ
As lovely as this moment is, and as many wins as it got in the other version, no smartphone on Earth would give you that high quality of a shot from that huge of a distance.
どうですか
As much as I love this anime, the occasional bwaha really brings back bad memories from that I put all my points into defense so I wouldn't get hurt anime. Ugh, bad times with bwahas!
自分のことが嫌いなわけじゃないけどもっとこうならよかったのにああだったらできたのにとかよく思うわよ
But by that same logic, you then in turn wouldn't then be able to do a whole bunch of other cosplay that actually does fit your current build.
めっちゃいいでしょ
そうですねでも近い
They've literally sat that close together on her sofa in her own home, in her own bedroom, and he didn't say anything.
砂浜に座って波の音聞きながら海に光が反射してキラキラしてんの眺めてるのが
You'd think that given the fact that she can't swim and was basically going to die, that she'd actually take the time to thank him for literally saving her life just now.
Bird Without a Word, Nathan Burr, Ali 50, Darth Weirdo, Isael Caldera, Tyler, Ted L, Josh, Matt the Marshmallow, Kieran Robinson, Chris Harris, Jonas Stahl, Manolo Saucedo Munoz, Steelers, Matthew Blanchett, Kim Munt, Manuel Mireles, Carnito, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Blitzcloud, Aurakeeper, Kepper, Jeffer6263, Magnus, Kevin Nelter, Brendan Krier, The Epic Commander, Sentimento, Dayton 2000, Storm 970, Inakami Underwater, Kaj Vorzelman, Sebastian Ramirez, Your Edvinson, Leaf Arm Hammer, Marquez,